This is the 178. It's 5'10". Now, the thing about the 5'10", it's a very popular size for a lot of manufacturers. In the case of Boston, this is the #1 selling piano they've built. In fact, they've had back order situations going back sometimes 4 or 5 months in this unit. It's become a favorite of homes, universities, practice rooms, churches. It's big, it's bold, but it's got character and color. It comes at you like it's dressed in Armani. Okay, it's got that punch, but it's got the class to go with that punch. It's a very different piano in how it sounds. It gives you enough of power to compete even with small chamber orchestras and the like. But it's got subtleties that pianos like this generally don't have in this range of size. Part of that is due to several things that they do. You know, Boston is designed completely by Steinway, and everything in these pianos is hand-chosen, hand-picked, designed, and placed meticulously within these pianos. One of the things you notice immediately is the wide-tailed design. This is a much wider back to a piano than most grand pianos in this size range. Gives you more soundboard space, gives you more sound, more tone, more sustain. Now, one of the things they do is the sounding board in here is all Sitka spruce, of course, all solid. However, it is tapered from 9mm to 7mm. And that tapering allows the sound to grow out, and as the sound goes out, there's less board to absorb that sound. So it carries better, sustains longer, it's much truer, and the color palette stays well out into a hold. You can hold 8, 6, 10 measures of this, and it will give you that kind of sustain. One of the things in this piano you're not going to find in any other piano anywhere near this price point is the fact that it is a all inner rim of maple. Big difference. It's very similar to Steinway. Steinway's entire rim, inner and outer, are maple. The entire inner rim of this piano is maple, and it's done in a continuous motion one piece. Very excellent. Strong, vibrant. It creates amazing tonal capabilities because the soundboard has much higher level of strength to hold it in position and to let the vibrations happen. So this is why you want to have rock maple. It's very expensive. That's why most companies do not do this. All Boston pianos have this, okay? So you take that with the soundboard that has been tapered, and we have now the Octagrip pin block, which is a design that Steinway created by rotating levels of rock maple that they drive the pins into, much higher tuning stability. The hammers are European design. They're pear-shaped, similar to Steinway. They're reinforced internally. And they all share the Steinway type action in that the way the whipping is designed, it's got that flange type of design that makes it softer when you need it to be softer, harder when you need it to be harder, faster when you need it to be faster, and it responds in a way that very few pianos do. So you've got something here in a living room piano that's in a very, very excellent price range, very affordable. I think a lot of people are actually surprised by the price of this piano, and they can go home and have concert quality in the living room for nowhere near what they thought they could. Plus, you also have the Steinway promise. Anytime you buy a Boston or Essex piano designed by Steinway, if you trade it in within 10 years to a new Steinway Grand, you will get exactly what you paid for this piano back. And that's in writing through Steinway. So that's some of the wonderful things that this piano offers, and one of the reasons why Boston does so well.